Tom Johnson founded and ran the 100 Best Fleets in the Americas competition for over 2 decades, with the goal of inspiring fleet professionals to improve their operations. After Tom's passing, NAFA established the Tom Johnson Award in 2025 to honor his legacy, bringing much-deserved recognition to industry professionals that exemplify Tom's spirit of leadership.
This award, knowing Tom, is really what makes it so humbling and honorable, because Tom, had that vision of giving recognition to fleet management and what we do. Tom Johnson, I met him about 20 years ago up in Greenwich, Connecticut, and Tom was such a unique guy. So as soon as you meet him, you just kind of fall in love with him. You could just tell he has a heart of gold. And so he's running this seminar, and I actually learned some stuff there. That was the first time that I learned about outsourcing my parts operation. I have parts on demand. I started my career in fleet back in 1986 as a auto service worker mechanic. So that was my first 20 years at the NYPD on the shop floor, spinning wrenches and running a shop. Now I'm doing consulting work. So I'm trying to focus my consulting stuff on safety for law enforcement and cops out there, and first responders in general on the highway, and how we can reduce the amount of cops that are getting hurt on roadways and killed on roadways. You look around the room here, the fleet professionals, some of the people on the stage before they think, these fleet managers are the best of the best, and they think outside the box, and the professionalism of NAFA is just phenomenal. I mean, they just, there's no other organization that reaches these limits with fleets. It's just amazing. And what it really does, their educational programs, so people new into fleet, you come to 1 or 2 I&Es and you get brought up to speed very quickly. In the public sector, you'll start similar to me, maybe as a lower level mechanic or something like that, and then eventually become a director of a fleet or a superintendent or whatever it might be. But on the private sector, many times you come in, you might be a bookkeeper, a clerk, or something in the financial end, and all of a sudden, they need a fleet person, and you get elected. And now all of a sudden, you have no experience in fleet, and you're in charge of the fleet for whatever company or organization it might be. So coming here and with the CAFM program, you can get up to speed quite quickly. And that's the beautiful thing about NAFA and what NAFA brings to the table. This conference brings up its dynamic. So what we were learning last year is probably a little different than what we're learning this year. And we need to be dynamic and always stay up on all the latest trends and what's going on. But more importantly, the networking. What NAFA brings is the networking. And I, it's people here that I know for 20 years now because of this conference.